hardship is never easy. So I can say it like this. When it comes to the pure practice of the martial arts, so the Kung Fu training, there is an expression which is sometimes called, if you make this education to a Shaolin master, to a Kung Fu master, you are normally walking through the valley of pain. Yeah? This is how it's expressed, because it involves a lot of physical conditioning, a lot of physical challenges that you need to cross. That means it happens in the stretching, it happens when you are just building up your stamina, it happens when your body starts to grow, it happens in every single aspect that you need to challenge your body, and you need to challenge especially the mind. So this is the one side of it. But by far more difficult is really to decide how committed are you to really do something about your life. Yeah? Because meanwhile we have so many different methods, not just now from the Shaolin Temple. If you just go on YouTube and look for, let's say, motivational videos, ways to improve your life, ways to create balance, how to create the perfect lifestyle, doesn't matter what. It's not knowledge which is the problem. It's not inspiration which is the problem. The problem is that after you have all this information, how are you going to transform it? How are you going to integrate it into your 24-hour day? So, and in my case, it means, for example, in the recent 1 year or 2 years, I have to say that I have been really focusing and trying to share as much knowledge from the Shaolin arts and from the Shaolin Temple as possible within the last 2 years. Yeah, it actually started, for example, with that one TEDx talk. Yeah, I can tell you, it was not a coincidence that I accepted this TEDx talk. I could see how things were going to evolve. I knew what type of network that one single video would bring. And therefore I decided that right now I think it's a really good way of sharing something that I think is important. But now at the same time, in the moment where I try to speak and try to share to a wide audience, then it also means I need to somehow try and figure out and get a feeling who is my audience that I am speaking to. If I don't have a feeling for them, it might be that I'm trying to communicate something, but that message is never going to arrive, because we are simply speaking on different levels. So, and there is a price, and in the moment where you are making this type of public work and where you are trying to consider as many people as possible in this world, there is a price that you pay for it. And this price simply means that you do not have privacy, that you do not have the ability to have a partnership. Why? It's not because you don't want a partnership, it is because your energy is impossible to be spread between a single person and 8 billion people. You simply cannot. And this is the reason why people that come here to the monastery. It is their decision that at the moment I do not want any type of relationship, I do not want any partnership, I do not want to have social interaction in terms of going out with friends, going out for parties and all of this. Why? Because all the energy that I have, first of all, I want to invest in myself, that I understand myself better. And once I understand myself better, I want to use this knowledge and share it with the people around. And the main idea is, but why do you take yourself first? Isn't this somehow egoistic, or isn't this selfish? The perspective that I can just share is like this. If I cannot solve my own issues and my own problems, I don't believe I can solve yours. Because I don't know how your problems feel. I need to know how it feels in order to know how I solve it. But in order to know how I solve your problem, I need to have or had that feeling in me before that already. It is necessary for me to have it first. And then now I figure out, okay, how did I get rid of it? How did I do it? Then it's gone for me. And now somebody comes and says he has the same problem. Because I can feel him, this is why I can help him. Yeah? And that's the point why we say it starts with your abilities. Yeah? It starts, be responsible for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Feel yourself the thankfulness about this life, the thankfulness towards your parents. Yeah? You need to feel it first. And when you feel it, then you can make other people around you feel it. Because you know what type of feeling it is that you want to transmit to them. And this is what life is about. It's the transmission of feeling. Yeah? And this feeling is separated from the way how things look on the outside. Somebody can ride the bicycle and he has that feeling. Somebody can lay on the beach and he has that feeling. Somebody can practice the martial arts and he has the feeling. Somebody can just film his video and make his footage and he has this feeling. It's not on the outside how it looks that what is important, what is the value of all of this. It is the feeling which is underlying all of this. And that's the only thing that amongst 8 billion people, what would be able to have in common, a feeling, never the way how we live our life.